Sometime in the next hour, your phone is going to buzz. A little sound, a tiny light, and before you decide anything, your heart will speed up, your stomach will tighten, and your eyes will snap toward it. You didn't choose that reaction, your body did. Here's the strange part. That buzz is not a threat. Nobody is chasing you. There's no predator, no cliff, no fire. It's probably an ad or an app you forgot you installed. And yet your body just prepared you to survive something. The average person checks their phone around 96 times a day. That's once every 10 minutes you're awake. And a huge number of those checks aren't decisions at all. They're reflexes. The same reflex that once kept your ancestors alive is now being pulled by a red dot on a screen. Something ancient inside you has been hijacked. And once you see how you can't unsee it, it changes how you feel about your phone, your focus, and why you can't seem to just relax. Let's go back. Way back. For almost all of human history, a sudden sound in the dark meant one thing: danger. A snapped twig could be a lion. A rustle in the grass could be a snake. The humans who froze, checked, and reacted fast were the ones who lived long enough to have kids, the ones who ignored the rustle. They didn't get to pass anything on, so your brain was built by the survivors. And it came with a tiny, lightning-fast alarm system buried deep inside, a little almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. Think of it as a smoke detector. Its whole job is to scream first and ask questions later. Here's what matters. The amygdala doesn't wait for proof. It can't afford to. If there's even a chance the sound is a lion, it fires. Because in the wild, a false alarm costs you a few seconds of fear. A missed alarm costs you your life. For 100,000 years, that trade was a bargain. Better scared than dead. But hold on to that idea. Scream first, ask later. Because it's about to explain something you do every single day. Now jump forward to now. To your pocket. That buzz hits your ear, and your ancient smoke detector doesn't know what year it is. It doesn't know what a smartphone is. It just knows. Sudden, unexpected signal. Possible important thing. And it does exactly what it was built to do 100,000 years ago. It fires the alarm. Your body floods with a little shot of stress chemicals. Cortisol, adrenaline. Your attention gets yanked away from whatever you were doing, and you feel this quiet, itchy pull. Check it, check it, check it. Ask yourself something. Have you ever felt your phone buzz in your pocket, reached for it, and found nothing there? No notification at all? That's called a phantom vibration. And most people have felt it. Your alarm system is now so primed, so on edge, that it's firing at ghosts. It's detecting lions that were never there. Think about what that means. A system built to protect your life is now going off all day for nothing. But here's the part nobody talks about. This wasn't an accident. Somebody found that ancient alarm and learned to pull it on purpose. Let me tell you what a man named Tristan Harris noticed. He worked as a design ethicist inside the tech world, on the inside of the machine. And he started saying something uncomfortable out loud. The apps on your phone were not built to be helpful. They were built to be hard to put down. Here's how the trick works, and it's older than you'd think. In the 1950s, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner ran a now famous set of experiments. He put animals in a box with a lever. If pressing the lever always gave a treat, the animal pressed it calmly, only when hungry. Predictable, boring. But then Skinner changed one thing. He made the reward random. Sometimes the lever gave a treat, sometimes nothing. No pattern. And the animals went crazy for it. They pressed that lever again and again and again, far more than before. The randomness was the hook. Because a brain can't predict a random reward, it keeps checking, just in case this is the time. Now look at your phone. You pull to refresh. Sometimes there's something great waiting. Sometimes nothing. You never know which. That's not a coincidence. That's a lever. And you are pressing it 96 times a day. The notification is the buzz that fires your ancient alarm. And the endless, unpredictable feed is the random reward that keeps you pulling the lever. One system hijacks your fear. The other hijacks your hope. Together, they're almost impossible to resist. And here's the honest part. I fall for this too. I've picked up my phone to check one thing and looked up 20 minutes later with no idea what I even wanted. It doesn't make me weak. It doesn't make you weak either. We're running ancient software against people who studied exactly how that software breaks. So who's the villain here? It's tempting to say it's the phone. But the phone is just a slab of glass. The real villain is a mismatch. A brain designed for a world of rare, real dangers, dropped into a world of constant, fake ones. Your alarm was never meant to ring this often. It was meant for the lion that comes once a season, not the buzz that comes once a minute. Now bring it back to you, to your body right now. Every one of those false alarms costs something. A tiny hit of stress, a small drain of attention. On their own, they're nothing. But 96 times a day? 7 days a week? That's a nervous system that never fully stands down. A smoke detector that never stops chirping. You wonder why you feel wired and tired at the same time. Restless, but exhausted. This is part of the reason. Your ancient alarm has no off switch, and modern life keeps its finger on the button. Here's the question that matters. When was the last time your attention was truly, completely still? Not scrolling, not waiting for a buzz. Just quiet with nothing pulling at it. For most of us, it's been a while. Maybe a long while. But you're not broken. That's the thing I most want you to hear. The pull you feel isn't a character flaw. It's a survival instinct doing its job perfectly, in the wrong century. The same reflex that kept your ancestors alive in the dark is the one lighting up for a notification about a sale. So think about tonight when your phone buzzes on the table. The little sound, the little light, the snap of your attention, the quiet tightening in your chest. That's not you being distracted, that's 100,000 years of survival, reaching through time, mistaking a screen for a lion. Your ancestors ran from the sound to stay alive. You run to it.